Have you ever built a house inside a house, inside a house, inside a house, inside a house? Well, I'm taking on this challenge, and not in the literal sense the title is, because a house can also be a home to many things, like this anthill, or this cat tree. Still not getting what I mean? How about this? A dog house, because I got that dog in me, even though I'm a cat person. Anyways, this video is in third person because my first person recordings didn't save, but whatever. Now that the doghouse is done, let me turn it up a notch and show you what I mean by house inside a house, inside a house, inside a house. So I built an RV attached to the doghouse. I never built an RV before, but that's the fun part about this challenge. And you can see my first gloop glop attempt, and I hated it, so I had to restart all over, and that took me like a minute. So I made this one and it looked way better. Not bad for my first attempt of a house inside a house inside a house. While I'm building that, have you ever seen a llama kissing your mama down by the bay? Where watermelons grow? Down to my home? I dare not go, but if I do, my mother will say. Have you ever seen a house inside a house? Okay, so now that the RV's done, you can see here is our product for the moment. We got ant hill with a cat tree in the dog house with the RV. I'm so sorry for the cringe in advance because I got no sleep in me and half of my commentary is scripted and half of it is just me. It's just yep. You see, I'm crashing out right now. Half of it is just me yapping. Now, you're probably wondering where I'm at, and I'm probably in the RV. I say probably. I'm inside the RV. And why am I flooding it with water, you ask? Well, this RV is now an aquarium for the fishes because it's a house inside a house inside a house. That was too quiet for comfort, and I will now be speaking again. Next, I built a rib cage, which is home to the vital organs on your body, like your heart and lungs. This was kind of satisfying to watch, not gonna lie. Alright, the rib cage is done. Here's a little tour of it. It looks pretty nice. What is that? I missed the spot, but whatever. But yeah, wow, it kind of looks like a little spider now. A little creepy Spider-Man. RV spider looking thing. Yeah. Alright, now I gotta figure out what I want to build next. And guess what I built? This straight up doo-doo looking nest thing. Okay, so it was supposed to be a bird's nest, but it looks like something pooped all over my rib cage, like a ring. Like, oh, it's so bad. I hate it. I kind of regret building this, and I don't even know what to do after. Like, I think I just ruined my challenge. Okay, I really hated it, so I'm going to redo it with the help of an add-on called World Builder. This is my first time using it in Bedrock Edition, so wish me luck. This is also my first time building in Creative in Bedrock Edition. So it's taking me forever to find blocks I need and everything. Anyways, what I'm doing is replicating a bird's nest. You know how they have all the twigs and kindle in like a bowl shape? This sort of looks like a mess, but I'm trusting the process. It definitely looks better than the pile of poop in the beginning. Then I added the rib cage, the RV, the doghouse, and everything else inside, and it fit perfectly. Then I added some fences to break up the thickness of the nest, and then I added some leaves to pretty it up from all the brown. I know that twigs also have leaves on it, so why not? In the end, the results are so pretty, and I'm so glad I decided to redo this nest. Next, I built some mushrooms because those are always fun to build. And I know it's not going with the theme anymore. At this point, I'm just free building. It was hard to figure out what to do next for like a house inside a house. But you know what? The mushrooms are growing from inside a rib cage. And eventually I did add like a house with the mushrooms. But yeah, these palm trees I mean, mushrooms, they kind of look like palm trees. Look at the shadows. That's really cool. They just naked palm trees right now. And the only thing they can wear is a hat, which I'm about to build. Alright, the mushrooms in the house is completed. Next, I'm gonna build a big cat tree. Look, cats are no joke, okay? I know I built a small one in the beginning, but that didn't count because I deserve to build a big cat tree. And that's what I'm gonna do. My idea was to build a really big tree at first, but a cat tree sounded more fun to do. And I wanted to fit the nest on top of the cat tree. But let's just say the cat tree wasn't big enough. So I finished most of the cat tree. I did forget a little part, but right now I'm trying to figure out where I want to put this nest. And I was really sad because I really wanted it on top of the cat tree. But as you can see, the nest was just too big. And I had to settle with putting it on the ground. But it did come out nice. I did like it in the end. But what y'all think? Here's some different angles of the build at the moment. And the cat tree, the yellow part, it looks like a face, like a frog, like the top of a frog's face. And now I'm already envisioning like making a mouth. And I think that'll be cool, but that's for a future project. Now I'm building these hanging ladybugs because that's what the cat tree had when I found it online. And I thought they came out really cute as well. When I was looking at the lights underneath the cat tree, it reminded me of cyberpunk, so that's what I started to do. I built a cyberpunk structure on top of one of the leaves, and it was really fun, honestly. I never tried cyberpunk before, and I had to do a lot of researching while building, so this video took forever. And it's even sped up by 100 right now, but it still feels slow because I was just taking my time on this. I wanted to build a cat cafe, you know, it just made sense to build a cat cafe on top of the cat tree and everything, but eventually the build just kept getting bigger and bigger. I just couldn't help myself. This was just so fun to make, and that's what I love about Minecraft, because you can just build whatever you want, whenever you want. Anything, honestly. Who, what, where, when, how, why. the front is mostly done. Now I'm focusing on the back side, even though I don't want to, but this is like a 360 type of view build and no one wants an empty back. And that's what I did. It did get easier eventually, and I didn't know what to do on the side. So I built this graffiti cat with 3 eyes, even though it looks like a bunny, but I like how it turned out. It's really cute. Then I built a little dumpster on the side for the cafe to dump their stuff. And when I looked at the front of the build, I noticed this banner kind of looked a little sus. So I decided to remove it and look up a reference video to make an actual cat. And here it is. Bam! A cat. Oh, that looks way better than that. Whatever that was. Now I'm starting to finish up the back for real this time, and I'm on like day 3, more like night 3 because I've been only building at night, and I don't know why, but like at night my creativity juices just want to come out and just build and do stuff and just stay up all night, you know? But yeah, I did this little graffiti who because who asked, even though no one asked. And I also built like a little shop in the back, a little sketchy shop. That just reminds me of this sketchy shop we had at one of our plazas in town. And they finally shut down, but I don't know why. My mom would always go there, even pay her phone bill and buy phones there. I'm like, Mom, that's why you have new phones every year, because you're buying from a sketchy store. But anyways, that's the vibe of this little shop. Now I'm just adding like finishing touches to the build, and honestly, I feel like it's done. I could add more detail, but I feel like this is enough. I don't want to overdo it with a lot of stuff. And yeah, this is the whole build. Look at that. Oh, snap. Now we gotta look at it from the beginning. This is it. We got the anthill, the cat tree, the dog house, the RV. We got the rib cage. Oh yeah, I can't forget. We have the little aquarium inside our RV. Here it is. And we have our big nest with the mushrooms, the house, the big cat tree with the ladybugs, and then we have our little cyberpunk build. This was honestly fun to build, and I can't wait to add more to it. And like this build has so much potential. I can imagine already so many things around this. And honestly, if I was in survival, this would have felt more accomplishing. Survival burns you out, and I just want to build, you know, without having to take so much time gathering my resources for big builds like this. And I don't regret it. Like, I've been building a lot in survival, and I just could never finish my mega builds because just a burnout. But anyways, thank you for watching if you made it this far. I honestly, this video was not what I planned, and I stopped scripting my commentary. I'm just been commenting whatever because I'm tired, and yeah, just honestly, lesson for today's video. Oh, what's the lesson? Just build. Honestly, just build to your heart's content. Your builds don't have to be one single theme. Like I started off building anthill. Well, my plan was to build a house inside a house. Inside a house. We can't forget that. But now it just became free building, and that's what made this whole thing just more enjoyable. Like I just couldn't think of anything else, honestly, to build a house inside a house. So I just started building to what I wanted, and I enjoyed the progress and the many more things that will come with it. So basically, just build to your heart's content. Don't worry about a single theme. Just go with the flow. With the flow. The flow. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. What do I say after that? Like and subscribe for future content like this. I'll definitely be adding more to this. And excuse my unprofessional commentating because sometimes I just don't have the time to be scripting my stuff, and this is just me. You get the raw me. That's it. Anyways, Have a great day, everybody, and goodbye.